Hello and welcome to a brand new series here on the Exclu Collective YouTube channel. The series is called Pick or Pass with a very simple concept. Each episode we will be welcoming a special guest from the community. We will be selecting 3 upcoming figures and simply asking whether they would pick up or pass on them when the opportunity arises. So you'll never guess who is joining me for the very first episode. It is of course our very own Trevor. Hello, hello. So we're going to head straight into this. Like I say, very, very simple. So our very first figure today is going to be the World War II Captain America, which is part of Hasbro's Marvel Legends Riders line. So over to you, Trevor. What are your thoughts on this, and would you ultimately pick or pass on this guy?
This is possibly my favorite look for Captain America.
Right.
This look. I have the 6-scale version of it, and I actually have a motorcycle, which I've never photographed.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, I love this look. It's a really cool set of all the vehicle sets that have come out. I think this is probably my favorite. I did get Ghost Rider, but I love the look of this. It looks really good. I mean, you know, the loose strap on the helmet, the shield on the back, it just looks really, really nice. Probably detail up that motorcycle a little bit, but looks good for, you know, a production.
Yeah, as you say, the weathering you probably could then, extend to the bike. But I mean, you know,
but a mass-produced figure looks fantastic.
Exactly, yeah.
Definitely for me, this is a pick for sure.
Okay, awesome. So straight off the bat there with a pick. I mean, I'd have to, straight up agree. I think the Riders line has needed this, just something to kind of bring in a bit more detail and, you know, just to kind of round out the series so far. Hopefully we'll see more of this guy as we get closer to Comic-Con as well. I'm sure he'll be out on display. So awesome. So very first figure there is a pick. So we're just going to jump straight onto the second figure today, which is Bandai's Kylo Ren as part of the Tamashii Nation's Meisho movie realization line. So again, same question, pick or pass on this guy?
Well, to start, I love this line. I think I have everything and several stormtroopers from the original trilogy versions. Really cool that they're coming out with these. I'm dying for some Ronin Jedi, but I realize, you know, this is where the money is. So love the look of this. I wasn't sure if I was going to get into yet another series of these things, but damn it, this looks good. And yeah, it's probably a pick. It's probably a pick for me.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, the detail on these guys, I think because it's such commonplace now, perhaps people don't give it the credit. But I mean, you know, the close up there in the middle, you can really see the sculpt work around the mask. Looks brilliant. Something I thought was quite a nice touch as well. Obviously, his lightsaber is heavily inspired by the crossguard on a heavy sword, and it's quite nice to see it then return almost to its roots here in the toy form.
They do a great job of interpreting these things. I mean, the artist, and I forget his name escapes me right now, but does an incredible job of interpreting these characters in this style. And they lend so well, seemingly endlessly, even 3PO. And I've seen, you know, a version of IG-88 that's supposedly coming out. It's great.
Yeah, like you said, they're doing a really good job. I know eyebrows were raised, I should say, when C-3PO was previewed. But yeah, in hand, just looks fantastic.
Works great.
So like you say, the design work on these is, you know, second to none. So there we are. So the second figure on today's show, another pick. So that is 2 out of 2 so far. So we jump into our final one, which is the recently revealed Far From Home stealth suit. Now this is the DLX version from Hot Toys, which of course comes with the LED Molten Man base, which is sculpted by the guys over at Studio Hive. So I know we touched on this the other day in our other video, but what are your thoughts on this guy? And when the chance comes, will you be picking this guy up?
The more I look at it, the cooler it gets. Again, I'm coming from a place where I'm not a big 1/6 Marvel collector. I tend to do those in 1/12, but I have been getting. I got a Hulk. I got a Thor. I got Doctor Strange on the way, so it's encroaching into my life.
Yeah,
he looks great. I don't have a standard Spider-Man yet. I'm assuming we're going to say this is either between the deluxe version or the standard version. The deluxe version looks beautiful.
Yeah,
probably go for the standard version if I were going to. But it's just too one-off for me, I think.
Okay.
Spider-Man, and you know, since I don't even have really one standard one, I don't think I'm getting to this. For me, it's a pass. Great looking figure, very cool looking. certainly for Spider-Man collectors and Marvel collectors, it's a good figure.
Right.
For me, it's a pass.
Okay, awesome. Well, what are your thoughts on the price point quickly? So obviously we know this guy is going to retail for, I believe it's $305, the DLX version. So obviously
compared to what?
I think it's the sweet spot, $250 for the regular.
Is it? Okay.
I believe so. Obviously the regular one, for those of you that haven't perhaps caught out, the regular one is exactly the same figure. It just doesn't come with the base, which you can see in the background of these shots. So obviously that extra $75 or $75, $50, I should say. Is that a factor? If it was a bit cheaper, under the 300, would it tempt you, or is it just a no-go for you?
I got to look at that standard price because I think it's actually a little less, but
a bit less. Okay.
I thought it was closer to like a $75 add-on for that base, which I
right.
A little ridiculous. I mean, I guess it lights up. It looks beautiful, but yeah, if it came down to me actually getting this figure, I'd have to stick with the standard figure. I mean, it's really cool looking, but $75 for that seems a bit much.
Okay. Well, that rounds out the third figure. So let's just bring it all back. So here we are. This is the verdict on today's show with Trevor as our special guest. So we're going to go for the pick on the World War II Captain America. We're also going to be picking up the Kylo Ren, and unfortunately we will be passing on the DLX version at least of the Spider-Man. So don't forget, you can find information on all three of these guys over on our site. The link is actually going to be in the description as ever whenever we do these videos. So just as a closing thought there, if I had to put it to you and it came to the wire between getting that Captain America and that Kylo Ren, which way would you swing, mate? What would you get?
That's a tough one. You know, I might go with the Cap. I think I'd have to go with Cap.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Price
that design,
and the fact that I have a lot of the Meisho Samurai already. I like that Cap a lot. It's great looking.
Okay. Awesome stuff. Okay. So many thanks for joining us on the first episode here of Pick or Pass. So let's just round out today's show. Again, many thanks for joining us, everybody. All the links for everything you've seen so far in today's episode is going to be down in the description as ever. So we're going to end this in a very original note by saying goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from my guest, Trevor.
Goodbye.
There we are. Many thanks, and we'll see you next time here on the Exclu Collective YouTube channel.